This is a very simple sales funnel. A buyer is coming in from the left corner and he's going through the content on your website. If he downloads the white paper, you get his email address. And as he moves through your content, he's moving further down the sales funnel. And that's when you want to pass him to sales, not when he first stops in or goes to a blog post. It's down here that sales can take over and close the sale. Here's a more complicated example. This is a funnel on its side. This is a set of emails here for a decision maker. Here's a set of emails for an influencer. Here's a set of emails for the end user. And it's important for marketing to understand, if you want marketing to send emails like this, they have to know the difference between the decision maker, the influencer, and the end user. Let's say you're an electrical distributor and your marketing team and sales team decide that they want to promote your electrical safety line of products. The campaign starts or it's running. Joe's in that campaign. Maybe you have like 300, 400 commercial contractors that fit into this category that you're targeting. Joe's one of them. So you send out the email. Joe opens the email. There's a link in the email that takes Joe to your website to read the article entitled How to Mitigate Risk on the Job. Joe reads the article, and at the end, like most articles, it says, click here to learn more. So Joe clicks the learn more link, moves him to the Industrial Safety Solutions page. So Joe's looking and he sees the topic, safety motor control. Now, if you're an electrical distributor, you know that is a very, or it could be, a very high-priced item. So here's where your CRM comes in play. While all this is taking place, your CRM is collecting all this information. So let's go back to Joe. He's looking at safety motor control. He's on the page. He fills out a form to download an ebook that you put together. The ebook gets sent via email, and Joe clicks the link in the email and actually downloads and opens the book. All of this is captured in your CRM. The next morning, this is what lands in your mailbox. This is a notification, and this is going to Joe's salesperson telling him, hey, Joe Smith from Acme Electric has been very active in this campaign. He's now at 105. So now this is telling the salesperson, he's got to review Joe's record in MSI, that's the CRM, to see what else is Joe doing? What else is he looking at? What are the websites, emails, all of that? Because all that gets captured in your CRM. He's got to look at that and decide, is this still a marketing qualified lead or has this become a sales qualified lead? If it's become a sales qualified lead, he needs to accept it. And per company standard, he's got to follow up within 72 hours. Here's all his details. We're going to just pause right here and think about this. Was it clear how that lead was delivered to the salesperson while he was sleeping? If Joe is a buyer for a smart motor controller, would this be considered a valuable lead? These machines can sell for up to $60,000. Would the information in that notification that I just showed you that automatically generates, would that help your salesperson close a sale? If Joe and Acme Electric were your customer, say you didn't get the notification, say that's not set up yet, but Joe's your customer, would you want to know that he's looking at that equipment and that he may be in the market to buy it? And then the fifth one is, how else would you ever get a customer to this stage in the buyer's journey so quickly? This is a good way, a very good way to capture new customers. Someone else could wander onto your website and want information about safety motor controls. Plus, you're doing social media. Maybe he's your social media post, and he comes in and he downloads the ebook. You have his contact information. So this is a great way to capture new leads. It's a great way to collect info that's going to lead to a greater customer spend, like Joe. He's going to spend another $50,000, $60,000. You can discover new, more profitable offerings if you know that the page is getting a lot of attention and your marketing automation will tell you this, then you're going to promote it even more and also increase customer retention, like Joe. Is this a lot of work? Yes. There's email, an article, a web page, 2 web pages actually, a form on one of the pages where there's an ebook that needs to be written. The content on those pages need to be written. The emails need to be written. And you have to have an email to deliver the book. And you have to make sure all of that works. To build this, what I just laid out for you in man hours would probably cost you between $5,000 and $10,000. So is that a lot of work? Yes, but once you build it, it's built. And then you can take it and copy it and plug a different product line in there. And I promise you that that funnel will cost you about $1,000 to build. And now Joe came in, he spent $60,000. You invested $10,000 in man hours. They built something really, really valuable. And it's a pretty good return on your investment.
Hey, it's Susan Merlo. If you liked that video and want to learn more, call or text me. I'd love to hear about your business and show you how this would work for your sales team.